and welcome to the stream. And yeah, this new character, already started one a few days ago, but yeah, I will try some new stuff out since I don't want to invest too much time in only one character. So yeah, this will be a fresh start, and still not too sure where to go with this one. But yeah, as it is right now, probably just a bit into strength, to intellect, since I don't need any other stats as it is now. And yeah, for later builds, maybe if you have some tips, also you can decide, anyone that's watching now. And yeah, if not, then I probably will just maybe this time go for something more spell heavy. On my first character on the server, as you maybe have seen, I went for like the Sinister Strike Flame Tongue combination. After doing some research on the webs, I found out that a lot of people actually go for this. So yeah, maybe it's time to try out something new. But I guess since a lot of people go for this kind of build, like Sinister Strike Flame Tongue, I mean, that's for a reason. It's because it's probably pretty good, and as far as I've played on this other character, it actually is. And I'm not too sure if we can like come up with something better, but yeah, I will try. So far, pretty standard stuff. Like, we don't have any essences. We will have one pretty soon. And with that we also can pick up our first skill or ability. Yeah, but what kind of ability this will be, I really don't know quite yet. I hope if like some other people will join the stream, then yeah, maybe we can decide together.
What do you need? Dabu. Go forth to victory. Loktar. Samsung. Strength.
I thought about doing something like a Warlock build with a lot of dots, like also Shadow Word Pain, since it's a very strong dot, and I figured that might be pretty nice on like a character like this, where you can also get other damage over time effects from like Warlock and maybe Druid. But yeah, that's up for discussion. So if anyone has a better idea, then yeah, we can try anything you want.
What can I do for you? Go forth to victory. How you doing, man?
Blood and thunder. Dabu. Loktar.
For the start, I would recommend to put a lot of like stats into intelligence, since the only spell you will be using is most likely your Arcane Bolt. Your mana regen is high enough to support you spam it, like in the early levels. Later it's not that easy. But yeah, right now it's, I think, in my opinion, the best way to go. Are the settings okay? Is like the music maybe a bit too loud or too low? Yeah, you can let me know if there's anything I could improve. A few days ago they added like this hunger bar. Not really added, I mean it was there to begin with, but yeah, a few days ago they made it functional, so it's like depleting very yeah, slow, but still should keep an eye on this. Seems like no one is online right now around this area. There's a huge like time difference. I'm in Germany right now, and yeah, I think the server is hosted in America, so it's about 8 hours. Yeah, 9 hours. Maybe I should pick up my first debuff pretty soon. Like, I think it will be Shadow Word Pain, yeah. Sorry if the start is a bit boring, but yeah, that can't be helped, unfortunately. Yeah, throwing a shot in here and there is probably a good idea. Speedens things up a bit. What's interesting to know is that this ability is, although it costs energy, it's magic based, and like you have your shoot ability as well, and then there's automatic shot, but it's like an ability you have to learn first. It's like a hunter talent you have to obtain. Okay, so let's see where we can put our first ability points in, or essences. Yeah, Shadow Word Pain requires level 4. So right now I can't go for it. This is also level 4. Guess we could get an imp, but I mean that's also something a lot of people yeah, plan to do, so since we try to go for something different, I don't think I will pick up an imp right now. But I have to wait until level 4 apparently.
strength.
which is no problem. I mean,
Can I help you?
right now we are doing quite well. I wonder if they like make some more balance changes to this whole starting build,
And honor.
since it's really quite powerful, I think. But then again, it's I mean it's the starting area. It probably is supposed to be like this. Okay, so I will go for a Shadow Word Pain, I think. One of the most powerful damage over time spells. Regarding those peons, you sometimes have to get really lucky, like to at least get a few of them. And I should not forget to use my sprint. Like I plan to go for a more mana based build this time around, since you use a lot of energy while sprinting. And the thing I noticed with my other character, which is like one who uses a lot of energy, that this can be a bit tricky sometimes. So yeah, I'm trying to use different resources.
Still recharging.
I think that the orc, like race, the racial abilities are probably the best ones in WoW Awakening. They cover a lot of builds you might want to go for, like spell damage, attack power, and like also if you go like for a companion, then you can have this companion damage bonus. So yeah. Also got like an increased axe skill. Also fist weapons. I guess the nice thing about going for like the energy based build is that you have mana as a healing resource. Like with this build right now, I like don't have that much mana to work with if I want to heal myself. I guess that's a negative point about this whole thing. I don't think you can rest and eat, right? Yeah. I'm really curious if they remove this rest feature from the life phase. think going for this all-out dot build might actually be quite fun. Although, yeah, it will get mana intensive, so I should try to pick up something that helps me with that pretty soon. Maybe a seal from the paladin skill tree. Or like blessing of wisdom, something like this. Later on, aspect of the Viper could also work out, I think. But of course you do less damage if you pick that up. Also looking forward to this one right here. That will be quite fun. Oh yeah, water shield. Like basically any kind of mana regen that is very nice for healers, and like where you think, oh, this would be really cool on a damage dealer. Like this provides you with a lot of mana regen. Stuff like this. But yeah, on the Shaman talent tree there's quite some levels to be gained until I reach
Be safe.
this sort of skill.
Go forth to
So yeah. Hopefully there will be something else I can pick up a bit earlier that helps me with this whole mana situation.
Greetings. Go forth to victory.
Hello, Mon.
I think later I will go for an all-out AoE build if I get the equip and the levels. Consecration and Blizzard. Stuff like this. I think that could work out quite nicely. I think I will keep them for now. Because of this bar, but it doesn't really move that fast right now. Almost level 5 already, thanks to all those class quests. It's really fast at the start. Arcane Intellect could be quite nice. And I think every character will pick up a blink probably. Could also go for an all-out magic damage build. Like not just damage over time, but also burst and yeah, just pretty heavy damage. But yeah, as I said a few times now, it's quite mana intensive. Should I look into getting something that helps me with that first?
Relax. Be seeing ya.
And this is bugged right here.
Talk to me.
Already reported that one.
Spirits be with ya.
There's like no quest to be had from this guy any longer. Do you hear this? Okay, looks like some GM is having fun, or I go like completely mental right now. Okay, yeah, I think it's a GM. Holy shit. I hope it's not too loud though. You can hear that, right? It's not me. I think if I would be the only one to hear that, I probably should take a break from World of Warcraft. Okay, looks like it's over. And there it is again. I like it that the server doesn't take itself too serious. Or maybe it does, and some GM will lose his job pretty soon. I think the Druid spell, I'm not too sure how it's called, I will look at it right now, but this could be pretty nice for mana purposes. But no, I think it's a talent, right? It's like somewhere around here, or am I wrong? Can't find it right now, maybe it's on the balance part of things. Sorry. Can't see it right now. But I hope was it at a later version of the game that it was available. I'm not quite sure right now. But there was this spell where you can have a really high mana regen for a short amount of time. As a druid you also can give it to other players. But I'm not too sure about the English name, like I know the German one, but yeah. There's definitely a spell like this. And I guess for casters this would be pretty nice. Hello. Really awesome server you got there. Having a lot of fun on this. Okay. Still not too sure what to pick up next, but probably stealth, since I don't want to get ganked that often. I guess that could be nice. I think he will die from this, so it's fine. Another damage over time spell I could pick up is probably in the balance tree. Maybe I should pick up a Moonfire. Oh, and here it is. Innovate. That was the spell I was talking about, but it's only level 40. Maybe I should go for spells that are like the same damage type. But in Wrath of the Lich King it doesn't matter that much. There are almost no items that like go for one certain kind of magic damage. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. But since this whole server is based around classic balancing, maybe they will actually balance it that way. So maybe it will care. Or will matter, I should say. So, yeah. Probably should read about this in the forums. But until then, I think I will take the safe route and pick up another shadow damage spell. Probably corruption. I think I will go for this one right now. Yeah, I decided to go with a orc this time around. Oh, yeah, double debuff doesn't work. Yeah. I mentioned it like a few minutes earlier that I think that like the orc racials are actually the best in WoW Awakening in my opinion. But it's nothing set in stone, like it's debatable. But at least for Horde side I think it is. Maybe on the Alliance side there are some better racials. It's just so diverse, like you have increased axe and fist weapons and also this one right here, attack power and also spell damage. So I think it's quite insane for a hero class. Oh, actually hit me, okay. I have to keep in mind not to spam this, like this makes no sense at all. I'm still in the black hole. Okay, there's some song again, I think. Or I'm really going insane right now. But I'm still like in my hunter patterns where I click one button a lot of the time, so I have to distance myself a bit from that. Yeah, I mean, PvP-wise, you're right. That is like something that's totally open right now. But I also think that PvE-wise, it's quite insane. Like, the things, the racials they got going for them. Like, let's take a quick look. They have for axes, for where are the fist weapons? Somewhere around. I think also fist weapons. Blood Fury, awesome stuff. And yeah, command, damage dealt by pets. So if you're going for a pet and anything else, it's basically a lot of good stuff you get for your character with the orc racials. We are done here. Yeah, if you have any suggestions or ideas, tips, please tell me like what to go for next. I'm really not too sure at this point. perfect one.
Glory. May your blade
Immolate could work out.
May your blade never dull.
I'm really undecisive right now. If you're wondering, like, what's up with this noises, there's a GM that has a lot of fun right now, so yeah. Yeah, right. I mean, trolls are also quite nice, but I could be a bit biased on that one since it's my favorite race. But the attack speed increase, I think that's quite nice. And like, if you are going for a ranged weapon, then of course it's a good choice. But other than that, I think Orc is just superior in this whole scenario. What to do, what to do? Oh, well, I think for level 6 it's just stealth. I mean, it's just too good. I really think we need it at this playthrough. No, I don't know about this one. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, Shadow Melt. Like, but that's a lion side, right? So, I mean, I think it was in Wrath of the Lich King where you were able to use it in combat. Before that, I think you couldn't. And of course, that's very nice.
Over the years, the gnomes have contributed ingenious weapons to aid the Grand Alliance in its fierce battles against the Horde.
I think the server has a short hiccup right now, but it could also be on my part since, yeah, the MS might be a bit high. Since, yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm from Germany and this server is located, okay, in America. But maybe it's just a quick restart.
Who you be? See ya later.
Okay, everything seems to be fine again.
See ya later. Later.
Like on the Alliance side, would you prefer Night Elves, Gnomes, Dwarves, or humans? Because I really don't know. I think there are a lot of good abilities on that side as well. But I couldn't actually choose. I mean, if you are going for some damage, spell damage heavy build, I think it's Gnomes. But other than that, I'm not too sure. Like, Shadow Melt is a really nice ability. But also all this weapon increases from the human side is also quite nice, so... Yeah. I think I could not decide on the lion side which way to go. And do night elves also get their... Like if you pick a priest night elf, at least in vanilla it got his own spell. So do you get that one as well? I'm not sure. Since in some sense you are like every class. I mean it's called classless, but you can pick up every class quest, so I guess you could also say that you are every class, not just like no class. But I guess that would be worth checking out. Because if you get like this spell for free, that would be quite insane. So far the build is working out pretty okay. It's nothing great to be honest, but yeah, it's also not too bad. It's a bit boring though. But I guess at the start everything is. Should probably search for the trainers soon. I think Shadowwood Pain is upgradable around level 8. And this one probably as well. 8 or 6. So yeah. That will be a huge damage increase once I get those things to a better level. Probably should use my quick shot a bit more often. Like rage wise I don't build up too much. Some kind of paladin buff would also be quite okay. It's just very hard to decide, but I don't have any ability essences right now anyway. Okay, from this tree I think like just around level 20 I might pick up a water shield. But before that I don't think I will go there. So let's go through the ranks right now and see. Like I don't think furry or like any warrior talent tree, I don't think I need any of this. That would make no sense right now. Maybe life steal or life drain would be quite nice. Like just an all-around warlock build with life drain and what's it called? live tap. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Yeah. Yeah, they probably thought about this. I think stuff like this is... I'm pretty sure they, like, wouldn't let this pass. But I could imagine that it's still a pretty powerful combination of things. And I think it's also a combination I'm quite likely to try out. Like with the skills I will be going for, this could be something I will like aim to do. So yeah, it will take some time, but eventually we might test this one out. I mean, it's still open beta, maybe they didn't think about it after all, and could be quite fun. I should have sit for like 2 more seconds there, that was stupid. Since the bar moved, I figured it would be enough to also get a buff, but looks like this doesn't take quite as long as to obtain the buff from consumables. So yeah, pretty stupid. Okay, let's see further. So from this skill tree we'll probably take a lot of stuff, since we are going for a warlock build. Let's see, destruction. Immolate could be nice. Also sort of a damage over time spell. Don't think I will go for demon skin, since I think stuff like the shields from the mage and demon skin, I don't think they will stack. And I rather will go for something yeah, from those skill trees. But I might be wrong. I missed the armor part, but I still think it's worth it. One spirit is quite nice to pick up early. Especially since we are so yeah, mana dependent right now. Okay, let's look further. So from this skill tree, probably nothing. They use soul shards, so we would need to get drained soul as well. A soul shard build could be quite fun though. Also looking forward to those spells. That might be something I will be picking up. I think with all this damage over time stuff, it would be nice to have a companion maybe. Since it's of course a very reminiscent build to a warlock. Yeah. But going for a warlock pet, I don't know, that's a bit too usual. Maybe I will try to go for a hunter pet and see how that works out. I think at level 10 you can tame your pet. Yeah, at level 10. But I also would have to use... Oh, I mean... I don't know. Like, it could be nice, but if you take a look here, I would need to call pet, tame beast, feed pet, mend pet, revive pet. So that's at least like 10 ability essences I would just use to get my pet. At least to keep it in a pretty decent shape. So this might not be worth it. I really would like to have one hunter pet though. But yeah, I think that's just a bit too much to invest. Especially if you get like a demon pet with only 2 ability essences, and yeah, I mean, you also need soul shards, so you have to kind of pick up that skill as well, I think. But all in all, it's by far not as expensive as picking up all of those skills right here. I think it's a bit sad that they put so many stuff. Like that you have to go for so many stuff just to maintain or like use your hunter pet in the right way. Yeah, so restoration at level 20, I will go for water shield, and later on maybe even mana spring totem. Yeah, that's right. I could skip mend pet. Yeah, that's a good point. But it still would be a lot of investment. But yeah, you're right about this one. On the enhancement side of things, yeah, probably Ghost Wolf. But not that much, I think, that I will actually get from this. Flame Tongue could be nice. But it's a long way until we get there. What else? Maybe a Flame Shock. It's instant and it's also damage over time. That could be something. But other than that, I don't think there's much worth picking right here. Yeah, rogue abilities, I don't think there's anything either. Like this stealth ability, of course, but we already got that one. And other than that, I think it's just a bit too melee heavy. Like, not a thing we are going to go for in this kind of build. Sprint is nice. But then again, Blink from Mage is also quite nice, so... yeah, probably prefer Blink over Sprint. Kick. Yeah, kick would be cool. But then again, we also have... or could... no, Earthshock actually doesn't interrupt, right? Something else, I think. Wind Shear? Yeah, I think they changed that. I think it's Wind Shear. But yeah, I think a ranged counterspell, of course, like from Mage, I think that's a much better interrupt. Like something with range. Okay, we need a priest trainer and also a warlock trainer. I think I would just sell them. Like, I don't think I will get anything in the auction house. Maybe. It just takes so much space. But I can't imagine... maybe, okay, there are probably quite some people who actually skill their professions up, even though it's like an open beta server and there will be a wipe. But yeah, probably there are some people who still do it. But I'm not sure if it's like worth keeping for a backspace, since we won't go to Orgrimmar for quite some time. So let's not forget to set our hearthstone in Razor Hill.
What are you looking for? For the Horde. Strength. What do you need?
I'm a bit scared of this guy. I wonder if he attacks me if I go out.
Go forth.
Let's hope for the best. He made a move. I mean, I still have stealth, so I should be fine. Let's see. I mentioned this in an earlier playthrough, but I think having like track humans, this hunter ability is quite nice on a server like this.
Bye bye now.
Oh, level 10, okay. Yeah. Still need a lot of time to get there.
Speak, friend. May your blades never dull.
It's a bit weak right now, but... this looks quite fun. The Adventures of Cube Hands. Cube Hands. Okay.
Blood and thunder.
And also nothing here right now. Well. okay, really high. I did not expect that, to be honest. I thought it would be around level 8 when I can pick up the second level, but yeah. Totally was wrong there, apparently. No, I don't know this, but I'm really looking forward to figuring this out. This is like one of the things I'm doing this for, like Shadowword Pain and also Vampiric Embrace. And if it does, like I think this whole Shadow Priest Warlock combination could be quite awesome. And I hope that, yeah, it works out like the way I think it might. Sorry about that. Yeah, like on paper it sounds pretty nice, and I mean, it was my motivation to go for another character. But we will see how it works out. Like maybe they nerfed it somehow, or it's not as crazy as I think it is. But yeah, will be worth checking out for sure. Since watching some other players, the consensus seems to go like in a melee sort of way, where a lot of guys, like myself, like on my other character, I also went for Sinister Strike Flame Tongue, since I think it's a very powerful build. But yeah, with this character I wanted to go for something different. I'm really paranoid around the zone. Cause if there's like one enemy player around here, he can easily kill me if I'm busy with those quest mobs. But this zone is just way too good to pass up on. Especially with the... what's it called? Carry your weight quest. Get an 8 back slot from it. 8 slot back from it, that's right. So yeah, very good stuff for the beginning. The thing they are talking about here, I'm also looking forward to that, like a whole AoE build. Blizzard, Hurricane, Consecration, together with like some other paladin spells and shield. That could be quite awesome to go through instances with this. Yeah, that's right. That's quite a good point you are making there. Need to be a bit careful here though. But I want that chest. On the last character I went to get a chest, it provided me with probably the best sword around this level range. So I hope I get lucky and, well, maybe get some good armor piece or something. think like a Void Walker would be really great with this build. But then again, like you mentioned, if you have like Shadow Form, Soul Link. Are there enough talent points? Soul Link, Empiric Embrace. I have to look into this. I'm not too sure right now. Okay, but first I will get a chest, and then I will try to figure this out. But like talent point wise, I'm really not too firm, like on the server. I already have those. Like there's a lot of stuff that is a bit different. I have to watch Orkbit's video on this one again, since he explains it quite well. Holy shit, thank god this is a nice guy. Let's hope he doesn't betray us. Yeah, I think he has one of those really nice swords for the start, like those apprentice swords or whatever they are called. So he does quite some damage right now. He had training swords. I had one of those with my other character as well. It's really insane the amount of damage you do. Especially if you go for Sinister Strike. Yeah, that looks quite fun. But I already, like as I mentioned before, I already had a character like this, so it's time for something new. But yeah, seeing this, it makes me quite jealous, I have to say. So good stuff, this guy is not against us. Yeah, I think you die. I didn't, like I've never had it happen to me before. But if it runs out, I'm pretty certain that you just drop dead, yeah. I wonder if he also wants to go for the chest. Probably despawns once he picks it up, but I think I will wait. Like I will leave it to him and then just wait for the respawn. Oh, instant. That's nice. This guy would totally fuck me up. Like, I wouldn't even have a chance. Okay, oh, actually need one more. One more sailor. Okay, I think I will go back for now. Hopefully get to level 8. No, it won't be enough though. It won't be enough. But I want to make some space before I quest around this area again. Since I don't want to... yeah, to drop that much stuff. Yeah, you're right. Early on it's pretty shit. Maybe like going for melee build early on and then like reset your talents and going into a spell damage one later on is the better idea. Hand of Reckoning, okay. Yeah, that might be the next thing I'm going to pick up. If it doesn't use global cooldown, that's very important for an a dot heavy build, since that thing like isn't away a lot of the times. So yeah, I think I will pick that up. But yeah, what I was saying is that's why I keep doing this whole 1 to 10 leveling again, since I want to figure out which build is very good for the starting areas. And right now it's still Sinister Strike by far. Like the last playthrough was much easier. Like this is not hard or anything, but yeah, as you could see from that orc, with the other build, sometimes you just, like if you have a good weapon, I have to say it, like if you have a good weapon, you just sometimes 2-hit enemies, and I think early on it's the much better build. But I think later this whole Shadow Priest Warlock thing could really work out. Just as it stands now, yeah, it's really not that great without spell damage. I'm very scared. I have some bad memories of this place with my other character. So, Hand of Reckoning, you say it's Retribution, right? Or am I wrong? Or is it like a level 10 talent? Let's see. Hand of Reckoning. Ah yeah, Protection. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's a taunt, and if I ever go for a companion, this might be a bit, yeah, counterproductive. But then again, I probably won't go for a pet, so... yeah. But since it's something I can get pretty early on, I might pick it up. Since there's actually not that much I want to get early on. Oh shit. Another disconnect. Yeah, totally. And like something nice you could do is to go for an AoE build and just farm. The thing is, early on there's like almost no AoE you can obtain, so yeah, this pretty much falls flat. But something like that keeps you going, some sort of heal. Like I would recommend to use all the resources you get. Like mana wise, use a heal, rage wise, use some damage, and energy wise, maybe to speed things up and get ahead of anyone else as fast as possible. Like, I mean, this sounds rather obvious, but I think that's very important. This will, like, especially on the hardcore server, it will be total carnage. Like, if you fall behind, I think you are prone to just get killed over and over again. So yeah, and probably that's also a good idea. Like, go in a zone that's not too popular, because this will be absolute madness, I think. I just hope this guy doesn't chase me right now. Yeah. Okay. I'm super paranoid. Like, the good thing is on this character I actually have not too much stuff I would be sad about losing. But still, dying sucks. Yeah, that's right, beer swipe. And it's also nice AoE build, so... The thing I used to do in the Night Elf starting zone when I still played sometimes Alliance, go for... Let's see... Like, I went for Thorns and just spammed Moonfire on everyone and healed myself up while, like, dotting the enemy down with Thorns and Moonfire. And I think farming wise this could be something you maybe could go for early on. But yeah, that's just a quick thought that popped into my head. It might suck, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But I think there will be some problems about this whole transformation and stance kind of thing. I'm not too sure how they will go about this, but yeah. Like, I think this character will be, at least for the things I plan to do, will be very straightforward. Just a few dots. Try to mix Shadow Priest with Warlock and yeah. See where it goes from there. But I pretty much know for sure that at level 60 if I ever got to level 60, that I will go for an all-out AoE build. Like Protection Paladin with Blizzard or Hellfire or something like this. It's also really good to know where the chests are in this game, since a lot of those chests, they contain a very strong weapon, and like once you get a good weapon, it gives you such a head start. Maybe I can get one in this one right here. Like, this is pretty hidden, and I don't think, like, this is exactly what I mean. Like, if you obtain stuff like this training sword of the wolf early on, it's pretty much GG from there. Like, that's one of the items this guy had before me. Like, when we quested around the Tarragard Keep. And yeah, that just makes things a lot easier and very fast. So yeah, if you start on the server when everything goes live, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but look for chests and maybe try to remember where to find them. Yeah, on Gatherer. I think I have it deactivated on Awakening, but yeah. I mean, by now I pretty much know it by heart, like where the chests are. But yeah, sure, if you are like beta testing and then just want a quick reminder where some chest spawned, then this is a very nice idea. Like just get Gatherer and or Gather Mate. Yeah, genau, yeah, right. And yeah, just see yeah, where the stuff is. Like a short tip I could give you around this area, like if you do the encroachment quests, like here where the battle guards are, there are around 3 chests like in one tight spot, which is a yeah, very cool thing in my opinion. Almost full again. Probably have to throw some stuff away, but it's like 1 copper, so that's not a big deal. Alright, but I think this is quite a nice point to end this episode right now. You probably have a deja vu right now. I mean, I pretty much did the same thing on this troll character with Sinister Strike. But yeah, I mean, it's quite nice to end here. Like, we have this huge quest hub ahead of us, and maybe I skip it this time around, so maybe I won't record it. But I think I will record this journey, like try to record it as coherent as possible as well. But yeah, I can't make promises, and it probably gets also a bit boring to see the same thing all the time, and you might want to see something new. So yeah, not too sure about this one, but so far I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This has been another episode of Let's Play WoW Awakening with some new kind of build. And so far I like it quite a lot, and I think it has a lot of potential. It's not as good early on as the other one I went for, but I think, yeah, there could be some stuff we have going for us here. So yeah, thanks again, and I hope you have a nice day, evening, morning, wherever you are. Take care.